Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's good to see you all again. In this video, I want to do a follow-up to my previous review of the Starlink Mini magnetic mount from Savage UTV. Now, I did a user review a little while back. Got downvoted quite a bit, actually. I guess people on YouTube don't like it anymore when you say something positive. I guess because streamer culture is taking over on this platform. The only way to get likes out of people is to trash talk other creators. I guess that's what YouTube is turning into. But, oh well, can't go to Twitch. That's even worse. So here we are. Let's talk about this for a minute. Well, it's still here. All right, I was a little concerned if the magnets would hold up. Now, I had done a couple little weekend road trips before I did my last video. And I said I got upwards of 80 miles an hour, and this didn't blow up. There's like a little wind fairing right here. But I was still concerned. I do see people reporting issues using suction cup mounts with different brands that have lost their Starlink minis. In fact, I was going to get some pictures someone shared in a group recently for this video, but that post disappeared. Someone using a different brand had completely lost their mount. And they're using suction cups. I don't know, honestly, why you'd want to use suction cups outside the vehicle. That just seems a little bit crazy to me. So I went with magnets for this. I would prefer to bolt this down, but I don't have any. I don't have a frame up here to bolt it to. Still here. You will notice, though. Hopefully, you see it in the video. Might be hard to see this one. There's one right here. I basically added tethers. I did this on the side of the road on a recent trip. I was out for about a month, and on Highway 80 there was a lot of traffic, a lot of construction traffic, where we were all condensed down to 2 lanes, and I had a couple semis roar by me that weren't doing 55 or 45, more like 85, and the side drafts were huge. I mean, I had a hard time keeping my van on the road. I took out some cones, and I was kind of worried that the side draft would come in under here and catch, the mount from the side. Because all you really have to do is, once you loosen up one of the magnets, so when you're taking this off, you want to pull on one of the corners. Because once you get one magnet off, then the second comes, and then the last 2 come right off. And so I was worried about the side draft. Had maybe uprooted this and taken it off the van. Happened twice. Both times I pulled over, checked. It was still here. I didn't lose it, which is awesome. But I was a little bit nervous. So after the second time, in the dark, I pulled over, got the ladder out, got some paracord, and I tied off little tethers to the mounting points on my van. Still here, though. It does work. The only real issue that I can report is with some of the screws. So first, the thumb screws here. Before I went on this trip, I noticed, it was actually about a month after I did that video, that these had gone loose from the road vibration. So I added locking washers to them. Since doing that, and after being on the road for a month, driving around Michigan and Michigan's roads, all that, yeah. Fun times. These have not loosened up. When I got back from this trip, I did notice that the screws for the magnets were starting to come loose. This was able to slide and shift a bit. So I added locking washers there. I'm going to keep an eye on it the next few months, next season, but I'm pretty optimistic because the ones I added for the thumb screws have been holding up. So if you do get this, actually I think any mount that has screws and they're not using locking washers, I recommend adding locking washers. For me, that's made a difference. Overall though, this mount is still holding up. It survived a month on the road, side drafts from semis, it's still here. Long term, I think maybe after I redo the solar panel setup up here, I'd like to get some crossbars that I can actually bolt this down to. Then I'll be able to sleep a little bit better at night. But for the meantime, I'm still pretty confident that these magnets with the tethers will hold up fine. Well, that's all I have for this video. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you again next time.